guys, so I just wanted to make this video for anyone that is thinking about purchasing a dirt bike in Canada.
Oh, this is as far as you go, buddy!
And bringing it back into the United States. I was given so much misinformation and
you are fake news.
Back and forth. I don't want to see it happen to someone else what I had to go through. It took me 3 days to get the bike back to the States. So long story short, I sold the CR about a week or no, last Sunday, and got $3,400 for it. So I was in the market to buy a new bike, looking at, YZs, and Kyle Streever actually found this 2017 YZ 250X up in Canada, British Columbia. So I kind of did my research, or at least I thought I did. Went up there with $3,600 cash American, handed it over, got all the paperwork that I thought I needed, and headed back to the border. The border agents said, well, where's your EPA letter? And
Hurry up, meow.
I figured since it's, an off-road motorcycle, from my understanding, I didn't need one. Well, they said I did. So they gave me the paperwork, the phone number to Yamaha USA in California, which they don't open till 5:30 in the morning, and said contact them. And that was it. They were total pricks. They didn't want to help me at all. So now I'm stuck in Surrey, BC with a dirt bike that I can't get across the border. The first thing you're going to need to do is get the VIN number off of the bike that you're looking at, and then you need to contact the manufacturer of the bike. Here's the form that I got here. So it just has the VIN number on it, and then basically says that it complies with the EPA. So in the meantime, I got some shit motel, and I thought, let's swap all the stock plastic back, because the previous owner had all this dumb metal militia crap on it. Half tempted to just fucking leave my truck, hop on the bike, and rip a wheelie past the fucking cocksuckers, but probably wouldn't go over too well. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're hanging out in Canada and working on a dirt bike in a shitty motel. Alright guys, so I'm supposed to be getting a letter from Yamaha USA, hopefully get it today. Luckily though, Lifesaver, PNW Greg, lives relatively close to where I'm at, and he is able to store the bike for me at his place until I can get my paperwork filled out, because being a mortician and all, gotta get to work. Hopefully I get the paperwork here today and can just head back up same day. So once you get that, you can head up to Canada, and when you purchase the bike, you're going to get a couple forms that say Insurance Corporation of British Columbia, or ICBC. Basically what that is a Canadian title. Alright guys, I just dropped the bike off with Greg. Super nice of him. I mean, I would have been totally screwed if Greg didn't help me out. So hopefully I get the EPA form today or tomorrow, and then I can just come back up to Greg's place. Greg's gonna keep it in his garage, and get the bike back down into the States so I can start riding. You're also going to need to do a bill of sale, like any bill of sale you would do down in the States. One thing though to keep in mind when you do a bill of sale up in Canada, you need to be careful on the amount you write on the bill of sale. retails for $9,000, and you paid $1,500 for it. The U.S. border agent is gonna look that up and be like, oh, that's kind of weird. How'd you get it so cheap? I wrote $3,000 for the bike I bought. It's a 2017 YZ 250X. They questioned that, so I just told them it had, you know, like 250 hours on it or something, and that seemed to work. All right, you guys, so I was about 2 minutes away from home and checked my email, and there's the fucking letter that I need to get the bike through customs. So basically, if I would have waited an hour and 20 minutes, I could have just brought the bike home instead of having to go back up there. I didn't sleep at all last night. I haven't really eaten anything since like lunchtime yesterday. So I'll probably go up tomorrow and get it after work. Once you have all this paperwork, they're gonna inspect you.
Every day, millions of people try and enter this country illegally. A lot of them are foreign, many of them are dirty, and unfortunately, all of them are smelly.
It's about a 2-hour process or so, depending on how busy the border is. But they're gonna bring you into the office.
My job, in a word, is to keep them out.
They're gonna look over all your paperwork, ask you a bunch of questions.
Do you understand why you are here?
Once all that has been done, you're gonna pay a 2.4% tax. I'm on I-5 heading up to Canada, up to Greg's. And I got my stupid fucking letter from Yamaha stating it's compliant. I called them earlier today and they said that's everything I need, but that's what they also said the night I went up there too. So once you do all that, they're gonna give you a couple other forms. So you're gonna have to take all these forms to your DMV, and then you'll be able to get a Washington title or whatever state you're in. It's just made it through Canadian border.
I hereby grant thee access to the great nation of Canada. Open the gate! Oh, I'll do it. Hold on.
I'm just going straight to Greg's to pick the bike up, and I mean, I'm almost positive I have all the right paperwork. I'm gonna be fucking pissed if those suckers at customs deny me again, but.
If in doubt, keep them out.
Alright, so I just left Greg's. I think I'm about 20 minutes away from the border, and yeah, so they better let me through, so we'll see. Alright, you guys, just left border. I'm in the States now. Got my bike through finally. Took about 2 hours at the border. This time I went through a different crossing, the Peace Arch one, and border patrol guys were way nicer, way cooler. They were checking out my bike.
Dang, you got shocks, pegs, lucky.
Super awesome. It took about 2 hours, but if you ever want to buy a bike in Canada, it's actually really simple.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Really?
I've got so much mixed information, but yeah, I'm on my way home and good to go.